Let's go.
It's your back, they keep passing. It they bring out the best thing. I they feel your recipe. Make you give me that recipe. Fine, fine. Yeah, you fine. You so divine. I they feel you die.
What's up, people? We got another episode of Awesome Entertainment. All right, we reacting to Inside the NBA, talking about the gambling issues going on in the NBA. So we're gonna see what they say.
The FBI director speaking about this.
What he said.
I know everybody that's at play, and I don't like to sit up here and be hypocritical about certain things.
You know the
My
mafia?
homeboy gamble, Ernie. Bet it. We've been on teams. We played cards. We played spades. We played top.
He playing cards with them niggas.
But with that being said,
he ain't playing cards
every
with them
year
niggas.
they would give us forums on what and what not to do. One of those things where if somebody asks you if a certain player is playing, you say no. So all these guys knew what was at stake, and I'm just ashamed that
they ain't think they was gonna get caught, bro.
Put their family and put the NBA in this position. We all know the rules. We all know the letter of the law.
As a fan, I kind of don't give a fuck.
It's just unfortunate.
It sucks that they cheating in the game.
Guilty. But usually when the FBI has something, they have you. FBI, I know a lot of people from the FBI, and I've been in many of those investigations. They'll wait 2, 3, 4, 5 years, but when they come knocking on your door, they have something. And we all know the letter of the law when it comes to gambling and sports gambling. And I don't want to sit up here like I'm some perfect guy. Like every now and then when I go to Vegas, I'll play some craps and I'll play some roulette.
Do you cheat though?
Never gambled at anybody's house. Don't know anything about poker.
Yeah, I would never do that shit. You get cheated at someone's house, you should have expected that.
I know Chauncey, I know Damon very well. Played with Damon, so I don't want to sit up here, but I'm ashamed that those guys will put their families and their careers in jeopardy. There's old saying, all money ain't good money.
All money ain't good money.
You're making $9 million and you're dealing in certain
things. You're making $9 million. Stop spending $9 million.
Especially if you know you get caught. You can do jail time, lose your career.
So if you make $9 million, you spend $9 million, bro.
Put a bad image on yourself or your family or on the NBA. I agree with you, Chuck. They dropped the ball.
100%.
They had
100% dropped the ball.
And you never want to have your name involved in that when you know the letter of the law. And Ernie, again, I know for a fact every year they cancel practice and say don't do this and don't do that and don't do that. So all the guys had the information. So
let's let Kenny get in on this thing.
Look, if it was me, I'd be like, look, the mafia made me do that shit. I wasn't trying to do that shit. They forced my hand. They told me they was gonna break both my legs. What was I gonna do? Not cheating on the card games. Look, the thing is, I don't care about Chauncey Billups, man. He the head coach, but he wasn't cheating at basketball. You know what I'm saying? He was cheating at illegal poker games in somebody's house with the mafia. Look, you a risky man, but you don't deserve to lose your NBA job. Terry Rozier might need to lose his job, though. You can't be throwing games, cuz. That's crazy.
Oh, it's super unfortunate. One, because we look at players that are involved and the people that are involved. We're surprised because when you have access and you're at the top of your game, so to speak, as a coaching profession, a player, or whatever, you're at the top of your game, you have access to millions and millions of dollars in this league. So it was surprising that they would put themselves in that position. Possibly.
How much more money do you need?
In addition to proven guilty. I think the other part is we have to realize that gambling is an addiction. So the addiction of it is what makes you make illogical decisions.
This is like the FBI should have
erased all. Not because you make $9 million. There are
FBI should erase all the OnlyFans girls.
As the FBI director said, there's a man who lost $1.8 million. That means he has a lot of money, so he has an addiction.
He's
to that. Those fish that they talk about that they were bringing in. So gambling is an addiction which can make you make illogical decisions regardless of your ethnic background, regardless of your physical background, and regardless of your financial status. So let's understand.
Leave me out of this, man.
And I I disagree in terms of the NBA dropping the ball. This is an ongoing investigation. There's no way that any FBI or police even would come to anyone and say, hey, this is what we're doing. This is the surprise element always makes it happen. So they cannot overextend the information that they're receiving, and this is about individuals. And last, I'll let you talk, Chuck.
Crimes out
I will say this. I will make you mad right now. I can make you mad, and you can make me mad. I just have my opinion. You're going to have yours. But I also think that because there are people who get speeding tickets, doesn't mean everyone in the league speeds. And so don't look at this group of people that are starting to get investigated as the entire league.
Really just want this. You say the league dropped the ball on the Rozier part of it?
Yes.
Because they had already looked at it, so we didn't have enough, but not on the Chauncey. They didn't drop the ball on Chauncey.
Nobody.
Yeah, exactly.
Take Chauncey out.
Nigga ain't even on the Celtics no more.
And the reason I'm mad at Kenny is, man, this ain't got nothing to do with damn gambling addiction. This ain't got nothing to do with addiction. These dudes are stupid. Why are they stupid? Under no circumstances can you fix basketball games.
You can't fix stupid.
Under no circumstances. I love to gamble. The notion,
we know.
We know Rozier makes $26 million. Him betting, giving people information or taking himself out of games, how much is he gonna benefit taking himself out the game to get unders? Like, he's making $26 million. The notion he gave, how much of these guys he gave a head up? He took himself out of games on prop bets. How much money is he gonna make? Well, if he did that, you're proving my point. What do you mean? That means that's not addiction. That's a logical thought process. No. If you're making $26 million to try to win 50,000, like that's illogical. So that you're proving my point. That's not addiction. That's stupidity. The same reason someone goes and uses drugs when they're in the NBA. Drugs are addiction. So there's no gambling addiction? No, yeah, they are gambling addiction. But the notion that you're trying to make sure these guys being addicted, you can't fix basketball games. You cannot fix it. Like I said, it's a separate from Chauncey. But the notion that guys are making all this money and giving information, come on, man, stop that. Ain't got nothing to do with addiction. That's just total stupidity on these two dudes' parts.
We will have more as the night goes on. Again, Shams will join.
I think it definitely has to do with addiction. Addiction makes people do stupid shit. They're hooked to it. They're hooked to the rush, the feeling, or Chuck might be right. It might be stupidity because they just spending all their money. You know what I mean? If you get your game check, it's $300K, and you spend $300K, and you got no money. So if they trying to make more money, and you got family and friends and stuff that you giving money to, you got to keep up these appearances. For me, I feel like Chauncey was in it. Like Chauncey probably, he's like, look, I'm making a little money on the side with the poker shit. And then he got the head coaching job, later, and was like, well, fuck it, I've already been doing it. People usually get caught doing the shit they've been doing. Like it ain't it was not their first time. It didn't just happen. The FBI didn't just pop up on your first, your first gambling expedition. So either way, it's wild. Look, man, it don't matter. SGA is the MVP. OKC gonna win a chip. None of this shit really matters, man. People betting the under on Terry Rozier. They said the league flagged it. Like one of the gambling websites flagged it. A bunch of people bet the under out of nowhere on Terry Rozier. That should be all you need to know. You should just take that shit. Shouldn't even be on the ballot. Honestly, some of these. Like this whole gambling addiction thing has gotten so far to where you can bet the under on Terry Rozier's playing time. That shouldn't even be an option. Keep it to the stars. Bron, Curry, who gonna score some points, who gonna win. Why are we betting the under on bench players? You know what I mean? Like the dude was cold. He was cold when he was on the Celtics and the Hornets and stuff. But I mean, at this point in time, I'm sure his money funny. So he that's why he doing it. But the betting the under on bench players is crazy. Either way, man. Either way, I hope them boys get scot-free. It was a big misunderstanding, But hit like, hit share, hit subscribe. I'm out.
Don't play with my patience, man, they gone with the flow when they tryna fake it. That's not the way I roll, that's not the combination. You start off with the dough before you start the conversation. No one start the salutations, man, don't play with me. I'm coming from a place they would hate to be. I'm going through a phase you would hate to see. They say this life's a trip, ain't no telling where it's taking me. When you on the edge and you make your next move, better be your best. Before you throw it to the depths, better reinvest. Man, I count every moment and count every step, so I know I'm blessed. Now it's